Yes, exactly. It's a second rape. Yeah. It's psychologically and emotionally damaging to them.
Well, they say that because of that rape is one of the most underreported crimes there is.
It is. Because
the person that had it happen to is like, why do I want to subject myself to more intense pain?
It is. I mean, even knowing what I know, I would really, you really have to have a good support system around you, which is why they set up things like, assault advocates and make sure that you have referrals. There are shelters that you can go to. There are all kinds of places that you can go to get help, but it is so devastating.
Can you imagine, though, if a woman was raped, he gets brought to justice, and then for some reason he gets off on a technicality, how that woman would feel having been dragged through the mud and having had that happen to her. I mean, I think
it's awful. We got a call coming in.
Okay, sure.
Let's break that happy thought. Hey there, you are on Hottie Help. Hello.
Hi, guys. How are you?
We are grand. What's going on? You got a question for the gals?
Absolutely. I was going to ask Jennifer, tell her that I like collecting the bench warmer cards and such, and I was wondering if she had any new ones coming out, any new posters or anything like that.
Absolutely. So we have a question for Jennifer.
That's awesome. It's a lighthearted question, just what we need.
That is true.
Good time. Jennifer, any new bench warmer cards coming out? She is also, as I said, she's a model, and she has been on a series of signature trading cards called Bench Warmer. Candace is a model on those as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I
Jennifer,
think there are like 600 models. Actually, if you go to the Benchwarmer site, benchwarmer.com, they have a list of all the things that are coming out and the things that just came out. And you can see that I have to tell you though, the one I'm the most excited about is the schoolgirl card. It's just freaking hot. I love it.
Our caller just gave a cat prowl or something.
Love it.
Oh my goodness.
I had this friend who was really beautiful, and we went out shopping one day, and they had a schoolgirl outfit in a vintage shop. I said, "Oh, you got to get it for fun, right?" Mm-hmm. She tells me 2 days later, "I wore it to work, Doug. I can't do that."
Oh,
no. That the men were literally like, "Hey, well, like they."
I know
funny?
Who this is. I mean, she's very lovely, anyways.
It was too much stuff. You
beautiful.
can't put on a schoolgirl uniform.
No.
Walk into a super male environment, they're going to flip out.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I did a schoolgirl card, I guess, a couple of years ago, and for some reason it's like one of the
They're hot.
biggest selling cards. Yeah.
I also styled this particular shoot, so of course I kept the best outfit for myself.
Nice.
It was great.
Oh,
I
my
love
gosh.
it.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you. So is that a new one coming out for 2009, a brand new benchmark card?
Yeah, I don't think that one's out yet. I think that one's coming out.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah.
I could be completely wrong about that, which is exactly why I say go to benchwarmer.com. I don't know.
Let me ask, was it like French schoolgirl, Catholic schoolgirl?
Slutty schoolgirl. It was like a
schoolgirl.
black short skirt with the thigh-high thing.
Love it. It's so cute. And you were also a host for Wild On E! Entertainment Channel, too, which I love that show.
I did a bunch of those. I was a
Guest
featured
host.
model and guest host on that. And that was cool.
What was the show? Wild?
You know,
Wild
Wild
on
On?
E! On E!
Remember that
Entertainment?
one, Wild On E! Had Brooke Burke?
For shame.
It was Brooke Burke, and people went to exotic locations
Oh, wait,
and
was
went
it
all over the world.
Was it the Asner girl, Julie Asner?
It was after.
After.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the majority of the show was Brooke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Asner was after?
Wait, I thought she was before.
Oh, she's before.
She was before
Okay.
Brooke. Yeah, she was there for a year, and then Brooke did it, I think, for 2 or 3.
She was on. That's the person that I remember more
Did
than
they
anybody.
fly you around then to different locations?
Oh no.
You shot her.
I went as far as San Diego.
Okay.
And you also did Son of the Beach as well.
I did yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about that.
And
Jeez.
Candace did Son of a Beach.
Yeah.
It was a
Oh wow.
series.
And Amy Weber.
Yeah, Amy and I were on together. We were both
Yeah.
on series recurring on Son of the Beach. So we spent a lot of time with Tim Stack.
Is that where you did the sketch with Ellen DeGeneres' brother? Was that Son of a Beach?
No, that was a women's sketch comedy show on Oxygen called Running with Scissors.
Running with Scissors.
Yeah.
Lance DeGeneres, right?
Vance DeGeneres.
So if you go to YouTube, right, you can track that down. That's there.
And you can track. I'm probably some Son of the Beach is there too as well.
Well, there's a lot of Candace's work. You have like your own little channel on YouTube, right?
Well, if you there's a lot of people that contribute to it. So
Right.
if you just put my name in the search bar, then stuff pops up.
Yeah.
So that's probably the best way to find it. But some of that stuff definitely is there, and we had a really good time shooting on Son of the Beach. And
Tim Stack is a great guy.
he's
He is
super
cool.
nice. and-
He's so great.
I actually, as a clown extra, worked with him on like American Pie 7 or something, and we were out in Pasadena at a cute little outdoor amphitheater, and it was called American Pie Band Camp. because we all know what happens at band camp, right?
Yeah.
The famous quote.
Yeah.
So anyways, Tim Stack was out there, and
Painful.
I'm saying, hey, do you know Candace Kita? And he's like, oh, yeah, I know Candace Kita. So it got me out of the extra pool for 5 seconds, and I was actually almost human.
Exactly. Oh my God, no kidding how they treat the extras.
What I thought was so funny is that we would shoot Son of the Beach, you know, on the off season from summer. So we were shooting it in the winter. And we only shot it in the winter, and everybody is always in skimpy outfits and bikinis, and so we'd be wearing UGG boots and bathrobes until the very last moment, freezing on the beach or freezing at whatever location, cursing the fact that it was December or January or February.
I always made friends with all the crew guys with the big thick blankets.
Yeah.
And I'd have like 5 of them, and everybody else is over there shivering. It's like 40 degrees, and you're in a bikini.
It's absolutely freezing.
sucks.
Yeah, and let me say, as a Hottie help tip, if you're ever on a set, make friends with the crew guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
They buy you lunch.
well, you guys. You guys, they buy large.
I did a commercial for Axe body spray, and it was it was March, and we were jumping in the water, swimming in Zuma Beach, coming out of the water, wearing nothing but bikinis too, and it was like 50 degrees outside, and I don't even know what the ocean was, and we were freezing. It was probably the coldest time I've ever been in my entire life. Could not feel my toes, could not feel my fingers. It was just insane.
And you were on Suddenly Susan as well.
God, that was ages ago.
West
Yeah.
Wing.
That was actually my very first job.
Oh, was it
I
really?
just played a White House staffer. Yeah, it was, very first job on Warner Brother lot and meeting big people.
I got to
Cool.
do a West Wing again as extra work, but we did it over in Pasadena at a cute little diner. And the owner of the diner was there while we were shooting, and there was a gal who was playing a waitress. And the gal who was playing the waitress asked the owner if she could have a job as a waitress.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's funny.
So she not only played a waitress on TV, she was
Exactly.
trying to become a real waitress.
Oh my gosh.
It's like we went through the mirror, and then all time and space expanded.
Yeah, it's like second and third and fourth generation, and then some, and she told 2 friends, and they told
There
2
you go.
friends, and so on and so on. Yeah.
And right now, Candace is going, can we please
Let's
steer
get back
this
to
ship?
date safety. But going back to date safety, because that's what we're talking about right now. What would you suggest as a rape counselor what women can do on dates to prevent or either prevent a date rape, or if you feel uncomfortable with this person, how would you extricate yourself from the date quickly? How would you end a date if you feel like somebody's making you uncomfortable or behaving inappropriately towards you?
God, there are so many. Gee, one question.
I'm sorry, I know. I just was very stream of conscious right there.
There was this woman when I went to Texas Women's University, Dr. Fickner, who was my mentor, and she was the head of the criminal justice department, and she taught me more than in a year. This woman taught me everything. It's just I think what you're talking about, just common sense things. If it's somebody you met over the internet or you don't know very well, obviously, definitely meet them in public the first time. But the main thing is really to go by your gut. I mean, there's
That's
nothing
right.
better than your gut. And if you get a weird feeling ever,
If you need
Your
to
sixth sense.
extricate yourself immediately, I'm holding my cell phone up in the
have-
studio.
Okay,
Right.
what do you do with your cell phone?
You say, oh,
You
I've
have a
got my
girlfriend
cell phone on
call.
vibrate. Or you
Right.
say it's on vibrate. Oh, it's on vibrate. And you pick that thing up and really, emergency.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
right?
Exactly.
I mean, you guys are all actresses anyways,